my first video, and what I'd like to do for you guys today is to show you how to extend your ZFS file system, especially if you run into a situation where you're running out of hard drive space. This should be quite simple to do, but a lot of people do not know how to do it. So let's begin by logging into my FreeBSD server. Okay, I've logged in as my user name, and I will go ahead and execute my root access. Oops, fat finger, let's do it again. There we go. So what we have here is access with the root user. And the first thing we want to do is to see how much drive space we have and what's going on in our hard drive space. So we're going to do gpart show, which basically shows how our partitions are divided and what space we have. Well, as you see, I still have a lot of free space, but I still wanted to show you how to extend it. So as you can see, it shows that you have 25 gigs and 25 gigs there on ADA 0. That shows corrupt. Now, that's really what you want to see when you extend your drives, when you add drives to your server. So what we want to do here is also show the pool. And this also shows what we have partitioned, a drive size, what's allocated, and what's free to us. Now, what we want to do to show exactly what free space has been added, we're going to run gpart recover. On that partition, which is ADA 0, and hit enter, and it tells me that now my partition has been recovered. So if I run gpart show again, you will see that it shows that the whole 25 gigs are there and there's no more corruption. So the next thing we want to do is to resize the partition that we want to extend, which is going to be ADA 0 partition 3. So the command to do that is to type gpart resize -i ADA -i partition number 3 ADA 0 and hit enter. Now it's telling us that it has been resized. So to see what is going on here, we will run gpart show again. And as you see, that our partition has grown from 18 gigs to 23 gigs, and showing that we have actually pulled in our 5 gigs of drive space, and it also shows what's allotted. So we'll now run zpool list, and that still doesn't show us that all that drive space that we've just added is now available to us. In order for us to see that drive space, we're going to have to enable auto extend. So the command to do that is zpool list. Oops, excuse me, not zpool list. Zpool set auto expand equals on z root. And that will turn on auto expand to ensure that when we run our next command, that we will absorb all our drive space that's there. So the next command that we run is zpool online-e zroot ADA 0 partition 3, and we will hit enter. Says there's no partition 3. Oops, I mistyped. So it's going to be zpool online dash e z root kda 0 p3. Now there we go. So now to see if that has been fully extended, let's run zpool list, and now it shows us that her complete 5 gigs have been absorbed, and that is us demonstrating how to extend a zpool partition. Thank you very much, and I hope you like and subscribe.